Have you noticed that the universe is preparing something grand for you? I'm going to tell you something that will completely change how you see the coming months. If you're an Aries or know someone who is, pay close attention to what I'm about to reveal, because this could be the turning point you've been waiting for. There's a secret that few know about the year 2025, and this secret is directly linked to your sign. The stars don't lie, and what they're showing you right now is simply extraordinary. You know that feeling that something big is coming, but you can't quite explain what it is? Well, it's not a coincidence. The cosmos is aligning powerful energies that will transform the lives of Aries in ways you can't even imagine. And look, I'm not talking about empty promises or generic predictions. I'm talking about concrete evidence, clear signs that anyone can observe. While many people are complaining, saying that the year is difficult, missing opportunities because they don't know how to interpret the signs of the universe, Aries who pay attention to this video will discover why 2025 still holds immeasurable riches for you. That's right, riches. Not just in a financial sense, but in all areas of life. And if you stay until the end, you will understand exactly how to capture this energy and transform it into real results in your life. Because there's a very important detail that I'll reveal in the last test, something that can change everything if you know how to use it correctly. Test 1. The inner strength you've developed so far is about to bear fruit. Look, I need you to understand something very important about the path you've taken to get here. Every Aries has faced intense challenges in recent years, and that wasn't by chance. The universe was preparing you, shaping your soul like an artisan shapes a masterpiece. Every obstacle you faced, every night you slept worried, every time you felt like you were carrying the world on your shoulders, all of that had a greater purpose. Astrology teaches us that Aries natives possess a unique ability to rise again. But few understand that this ability doesn't appear out of nowhere. It's built through experiences, through the battles you fought with yourself, and with life circumstances. And you know what's most fascinating? You developed an emotional and spiritual muscle that most people take a lifetime to acquire. Each planetary cycle that passed over your head brought valuable lessons. You learned patience when your impulsive nature screamed for immediate action. You discovered that not all battles need to be won with brute force. Some require strategy and wisdom. And most importantly, you understood that true strength lies not in never falling, but in always getting back up. Now, pay attention to this crucial detail. There comes a time in life when all this learning, all this internal construction, needs to manifest in the external world. It's as if you've spent years planting seeds in a garden. You've watered, tended, and protected these seeds even when no one saw your efforts. And finally, the harvest season has arrived. 2025 is that moment for Aries. Cosmic energies are conspiring in your favor in a way they haven't in years. I'll explain how this works in practice. When you strengthen your inner self, when you become more resilient, wiser, and more centered, the universe recognizes this transformation. It's as if you've moved from one level to another in a game, but this game is real life. And with this new level comes different opportunities, different people, situations that once seemed impossible, but are now within your reach. You may not realize it yet, but your energetic vibration has completely changed. And do you know what happens when your vibration changes? You start attracting things that are on the same frequency as this new version of you. Think about it. How many times have you seen people who seem to have luck with everything? Who manage to get the right opportunities at the right time? Many people call that luck, but the truth is different. These people have developed a connection with the flow of abundance in the universe. And you, Aries, are entering that connection now. Your inner strength is not just a personal achievement. It's the key that will open doors that were locked until now. Doors that lead to prosperity, to fulfillment, to achievements that will make everything worthwhile. Proof 2. The planets are creating a unique corridor of opportunities for you. Now I'm going to tell you something that will blow your mind. There's a planetary alignment happening in 2025 that's extremely favorable for Aries. And this isn't just baseless mystical talk. It's pure astronomy, the real movement of the stars in the sky. When I talk about a corridor of opportunities, I'm talking about a rare phenomenon where several planets position themselves in a way that channels energy directly to your sign. Let's understand this better. Each planet carries a specific energy. Some bring expansion, others bring structure, and still others bring transformation. As these planets move through the zodiac, they form aspects which are specific angles between them. And certain aspects are extremely beneficial. It's as if the planets are talking to each other, And this conversation is about you, about Aries. This cosmic dialogue is weaving a web of possibilities that will manifest in your life in very concrete ways. Do you know what it means to have the universe working in your favor? It means that synchronicities will increase. You'll be thinking about something and suddenly a related opportunity arises. You'll meet the right person at the right time. You'll have ideas that seem to come out of nowhere, but are actually inspirations channeled directly from this planetary energy. And the most incredible thing is that this doesn't depend on your belief or not. The planets continue their movement, the energies continue to flow, regardless of your beliefs. But when you become aware of this, when you open yourself to receive, then things become truly powerful. Let me give you a practical example. Imagine you're looking for an opportunity to increase your earnings. You're on that quest, but nothing seems to be working. Suddenly, unexpectedly, someone recommends you for a project, or you have a business idea, or an opportunity you hadn't even considered arises. This isn't random luck. It's the corridor of opportunities opening up. The planets are literally moving the pieces on the board of your life, creating encounters, facilitating paths, removing obstacles. And there's more. This corridor isn't temporary. It will last throughout the year, with periods of greater intensity. So you have a huge window of time to take advantage of these energies. It's not a matter of, it has to be now or never. It's a constant flow that will be available to you. But be aware, this doesn't mean you can just stand still waiting for things to fall from the sky. The universe opens doors, but you need the courage to walk through them. Opportunities will appear, but you need to be alert to recognize them and have the determination to seize them. And you know what the most exciting part of all this is? You'll look back in a few months and realize your life has taken a new level. You'll clearly see how these planetary alignments worked in your favor. You'll recognize the moments when the universe gave you that little push in the right direction. And you'll be grateful for having paid attention to the signs. Test 3. Your intuition is sharper than ever. There's one thing every Aries needs to understand about this moment in their life. Their intuition, that inner voice that guides them, is undergoing a powerful awakening. And that's no small thing. When your intuition is sharp, you gain a superpower that very few people fully develop. You start to know things before they happen. You start to feel when something is good or bad for you. You start to make decisions that make sense on a deep level, even if logically they don't seem like the obvious choice. Do you know why this is happening now? Because all that inner work you've done recently has cleared a lot of things within you. It's as if you have an antenna that was previously full of interference, poorly capturing signals from the universe. But now this antenna is clean-tuned and operating on the right frequency. And what does this mean in practice? It means you'll have powerful insights. You'll wake up in the middle of the night with ideas that can change your life. You'll be in a meeting and suddenly know exactly what to say. You'll meet someone, and your instincts will tell you whether they're trustworthy or not. Sharp intuition also protects you. How many times have you regretted not following your first instinct? That time something told you not to do something but you ignored it and it went wrong? Or that moment when you felt like you should go somewhere but didn't, and later discovered you missed a great opportunity? Well, these things won't happen as often anymore. Your intuition is being boosted by the cosmic energies of 2025, and it's an incredibly valuable tool. But there's an important detail you need to know. Intuition is not thought. Many people confuse the two. Thought is noisy, full of words, analyses, and fears. Intuition is silent, subtle, often coming as a bodily sensation, a hunch, an inexplicable certainty. To access this amplified intuition that is available now, you need to create moments of silence. Moments when you turn off your cell phone, stop consuming information, and simply connect with yourself. It could be through meditation, walking in nature, or simply sitting in silence breathing deeply. And there's another fascinating thing. When your intuition is strong, you attract good things. Because you're making the right decisions, you're following paths that lead to prosperity, you're connecting with people who will add value to your life. It's as if you have an internal GPS that shows you the best path to get where you want to go. And this GPS is working perfectly right now. So trust it. When you feel that urge to do something, even if it doesn't make logical sense, seriously consider following that urge. When you feel strong resistance to something, even if everyone is telling you it's a good idea, respect that resistance. Your intuition is the universe speaking directly to you. It's your higher self guiding you. It's the wisdom of all your past experiences, including past lives if you believe in it, manifesting as instantaneous knowledge. And in this year of 2025 for Aries, this channel is more open and clear than it has been in years. Now, before I continue showing you the next proofs that 2025 will be a millionaire year for you, I need to ask you something very important. If you're enjoying this video, if the information I'm sharing makes sense to you, do the following. Click the subscribe button on this channel and activate the notification bell. Because I post content like this frequently and you don't want to miss any, do you? And leave a comment below saying where you're watching from. I want to know where the Aries who will dominate 2025 are. Just write your city in the comments. And look, if the messages in this video are touching your heart, if you feel this is making a difference in your life, consider becoming a supporter of the channel, becoming a subscriber. This helps us a lot to continue producing quality content for you. It's an exchange of energy, you know? You receive valuable knowledge, and if you can reciprocate in some way, that's wonderful. But if you can't, no problem, the content is here for everyone. Now let's continue because there is still much more incredible proof for me to show you. Test 4. Financial doors that were locked begin to open. Now let's talk about something everyone wants to hear. Let's be honest. Money. Financial prosperity. That peace of mind of having enough and still having some left over. And look, there's nothing wrong with wanting that. Quite the opposite. Financial abundance gives you freedom, peace of mind, allows you to help those you love and do things that bring you joy. And for Aries, 2025 brings a very special energy related to precisely that. Let me explain what's happening. There are energy cycles that influence the financial aspect of our lives. And these cycles are driven by planetary movements, especially those of some planets directly related to money, resources, value, and prosperity. Now, these planets are positioning themselves in a way that literally unlocks financial pathways for Aries. It's as if doors that have been closed for a long time suddenly begin to creak, slowly opening, revealing hidden opportunities. But I'll be honest with you. This doesn't mean money will rain down from the sky without you doing anything. What it does mean is that your efforts will finally bear the fruits they were meant to. You know that hard work you've been putting in, that dedication that sometimes seems to lead nowhere? Well, now things are changing. The universe is adjusting the scales, making sure you receive what you deserve for your efforts. And this can come in many different forms. It could be a raise, a promotion, a new job with a better salary. It could be a business you start that takes off in a surprising way. It could be an unexpected inheritance, money you'd forgotten about that returns, an investment opportunity that multiplies your resources. And there's a very important detail here. The energy of 2025 doesn't just favor earning more money. It also favors better managing what you have. Many people earn well but can't save anything, living in hardship because they spend everything. With the mental clarity and heightened intuition you're developing, you'll start making smarter financial decisions. You'll be able to identify where you're wasting resources. You'll have ideas on how to optimize your spending without having to deprive yourself of the things that bring you pleasure. You'll find ways to make your money work for you, instead of you working only for money. And you know what else? You'll attract people who can help you financially. I'm not talking about relying on others, but about forming partnerships, meeting investors if you have a project, and finding mentors who can teach you about prosperity. The universe will put the right people in your path at the right time. But you need to be open and receptive. You need to be willing to talk, to listen to advice, to learn from those who have already walked the path you're on now. There's also something few people talk about but which is fundamental. Your emotional relationship with money is changing. Many people have internal blocks related to prosperity. They have limiting beliefs like money doesn't bring happiness. Rich people are dishonest. I don't deserve to have a lot. These beliefs are like barriers that prevent abundance from flowing into your life. And with the energies of 2025, these barriers are being removed for Aries. You're developing an abundance mindset, understanding that you deserve to be prosperous, that you can have money and still be a good person, and that wealth is a positive energy when used correctly. So be aware of the financial opportunities that will arise throughout the year. They may not come in the form you expect. Sometimes you're waiting for something to happen at your current job, but the opportunity comes from a completely different direction. Keep an open mind. And when these opportunities arise, don't let fear paralyze you. Evaluate carefully, use your intuition, but don't hold back due to insecurity. Test 5. Important relationships are destined to come into your life. Let's talk about something that completely changes the quality of our existence. relationships. The people around us make all the difference. And for Aries in 2025, the universe is preparing meaningful encounters, deep connections, relationships that will add real value to your life. And when I say relationships, I'm not just talking about romance, although that can happen too. I'm talking about true friendships, professional partnerships, people who come into your life and leave a positive mark. There's a universal law that says we attract people who vibrate at our frequency. Remember I said you went through a profound internal transformation? That your vibration shifted? So, this means the people who will enter your life now are different from those who entered before. They are more evolved, more mature, more aligned with who you've become. And this is wonderful because quality relationships elevate us, inspire us, motivate us, and support us. You might meet someone who becomes a great friend, one of those true friends you can count on in any situation. You might meet someone with whom you'll build an incredible project, a prosperous business partnership. If you're single and looking for a romantic relationship, the chances of you finding someone special in 2025 are enormous. And I'm not talking about just any relationship. I'm talking about something lasting, a genuine connection based on respect, mutual admiration, and companionship. Now, there's a very important point I need to highlight. For these wonderful relationships to enter your life, you need to be open. You need to step out of your comfort zone. If you always stay in the same places with the same people doing the same things, how are you going to meet new people? The universe will create opportunities, but you need to be available to take advantage of them. Accept that invitation to an event you would normally refuse. Start a conversation with that person you see frequently but have never spoken to. Join that group, that community that aligns with your interests. And there's another thing. It's not just about new people coming in. It's also about old relationship strengthening. That friend you've kind of drifted apart from, you might reconnect in an even better way than before. That family member you had some friction with, you might understand each other and create a more harmonious relationship. The universe is working to improve all your human connections. And you know what's most beautiful about all this? You'll also be a positive influence in people's lives. Just as they'll contribute to you, you'll contribute to them. It's an exchange, a two-way street. Your transformed energy, your acquired wisdom, your developed inner strength. All of this will inspire others. You'll notice that people will start seeking you out more for advice, to talk about important matters, simply to be near your energy. But pay attention to one crucial detail. Not everyone who comes your way is meant to stay. You'll also develop a greater capacity for discernment. You'll be able to quickly identify who's genuine and who isn't, who's genuinely on your side and who's just interested in taking advantage. And it's okay to distance yourself from people who don't contribute positively to your life. That's not being selfish, it's being smart. It's protecting your energy. It's consciously choosing who deserves your time and attention. The relationships destined to enter your life in 2025 are gifts from the universe. They are pieces that will fit perfectly into the puzzle of your existence. So keep your heart open but your mind attentive. Celebrate each new meaningful encounter. Nurture these connections with affection and reciprocity, and you will see your life become richer, not only in material achievements, but in love, companionship, and mutual support. Test 6. Your creativity and manifestation power are at their peak. Now I'm going to tell you about something that's practically magical, but absolutely real. Your ability to create, to manifest, to transform ideas into reality is experiencing an absolute peak. And that's no exaggeration. Aries people naturally have a strong creative energy. They're pioneers, they're those who take the initiative. But in 2025, this characteristic is amplified in an extraordinary way. I'll explain how this manifestation thing works. There's a huge difference between wanting something and manifesting it. Wanting is passive. You wait, you dream, but you don't actually do anything to bring it into your reality. Manifesting is active. It's about putting yourself in an energetic frequency that attracts what you want. It's about taking concrete actions aligned with your goal. It's about truly believing that you can have it. And at that moment, you have a heightened capacity for manifestation. Why? Because all those elements I mentioned in previous tests are working together. Your inner strength gives you the confidence you need. Planetary alignments create opportunities. Your intuition guides you along the right path. Financial doors open to support your projects. The right relationships appear to support you. All of this together creates a fertile ground for creativity and manifestation. So if you have a dream, a project, An idea that's been on the back burner for a while. Now is the time to get it off the ground. This is the time to take the first step. You might want to write a book, start a business, create a channel, learn something new, change careers, renovate your home, or take that trip. Whatever it is, the energy is in your favor to start now. And it doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, the pursuit of perfection often paralyzes. It's better to start imperfectly and adjust along the way than to never start at all. Your creativity is flowing. You'll have ideas that will surprise you. You'll wake up with solutions to problems that seemed impossible to solve. You'll look at complicated situations and suddenly see a way out that no one had noticed. This is the creative power of the universe working through you. And when you act on these ideas, when you trust enough to implement these solutions, then magic happens. Things start to fall into place, doors start to open, the necessary resources appear. There's a very powerful technique you can use to further enhance this manifestation ability. Visualization. Every day, take a few minutes to visualize in as much detail as possible what you want to manifest. If it's a financial achievement, visualize yourself receiving that money, feeling the excitement, seeing the numbers in your account. If it's a relationship, visualize yourself with that person, experiencing happy moments together. If it's a professional achievement, visualize yourself achieving that goal, feeling satisfaction, receiving recognition. The universe responds to emotionally charged mental images. The more you visualize, the more you program your mind and energy to attract that. And there's one more important thing about creativity. It's not just for artists. Everyone is creative in some way. You can be creative to solve problems at work, to improve your relationships, to better organize your life, to make money in different ways. Creativity is simply the ability to find new solutions, new ways of doing things. And you have this capacity boosted now. So don't underestimate your ideas. Don't dismiss your creative impulses as nonsense. Write everything down. Some of the greatest inventions, the greatest businesses, the greatest works of art began with a simple idea that someone had the courage to pursue. You have that courage. You're an Aries, you were born to be a pioneer. And 2025 is the year to show that courage, to use your creative and manifesting power to build the life you've always dreamed of. Test 7. Old obstacles finally begin to disappear. Do you know those problems that seem to haunt you? Those situations that, no matter how hard you try to solve them, keep coming back? Those blockages that you don't even know where they come from anymore, but are they getting in the way? Well then, prepare your heart for this news. In 2025, these old obstacles are being removed from your life. And this is not a painful process, on the contrary. It's as if the universe is doing a deep cleansing, taking away everything that no longer serves you. I'll tell you how it works. Everyone carries baggage. Things from the past that haven't been fully resolved, traumas that haven't been healed, negative patterns that repeat themselves. And this baggage is like heavy stones we carry in our life's backpack. It tires us, it slows us down, it prevents us from going as far as we could. But the time has come to release these stones. And the energy of 2025 is facilitating this process for Aries. You might find that a complicated financial situation that has been haunting you finally resolves itself. A health problem that has bothered you for a long time might improve significantly. A difficult relationship might finally find a point of equilibrium, or end in a less painful way than you imagined. Addictions, bad habits, and recurring negative thoughts might lose their power over you. It's as if you are gaining freedom, freeing yourself from invisible shackles. And there's a clear energetic reason for this happening now. When we transform internally, when we raise our vibration, certain things simply can no longer coexist with us. It's as if you're tuned to a higher frequency, and the old problems stay down there, they can no longer reach you. They dissolve naturally, or find resolution in ways you weren't even expecting. But here's an important piece of advice. When these obstacles start to disappear from your life, don't try to hold on to them by clinging to the familiar. Sometimes we get so used to our problems that we're afraid of being without them, as strange as that may seem. Some people identify so much with suffering that they don't know who they would be without it. Don't fall into that trap. When the universe removes something bad from your life, be grateful and let it go. Don't look back with nostalgia. Don't try to recreate the drama. And another thing, some of these obstacles will disappear silently. You'll barely notice. One day you'll simply realize that what was bothering you no longer bothers you. But some will require action from you to be completely removed. You may need to have a difficult conversation, make a decision you've been putting off, or seek professional help for an issue. The universe will give you the strength and clarity you need, but you need to do your part. And you know what's wonderful about all this? As these obstacles disappear, you'll feel a lightness you may not have felt in years. You'll have more energy available, because you'll no longer be wasting it trying to deal with chronic problems. You'll sleep better, wake up feeling more energized, and feel more eager to enjoy life. It's like someone lifted a huge weight off your shoulders and you can finally breathe deeply. And there's more. When old obstacles are removed, it makes room for new and good things to enter. It's impossible to welcome the new if our lives are cluttered with the old. So this cleansing process that's happening is essential for all the other blessings of 2025 to reach you fully. It's like cleaning your house before receiving important guests. You're preparing yourself, even if you don't consciously realize it, to receive all the good things the universe has prepared for you. So pay attention to these changes. Celebrate each obstacle that disappears. Thank the universe for the cleansing that's happening. And maintain the confidence that what's leaving needs to leave, and what's coming is much better than you imagined. Test 8. Your life purpose is becoming clearer. Now I'm going to touch on a profound subject, perhaps the most important of all, your purpose. That question everyone asks themselves at some point in their lives. Why am I here? What is my role in this world? What am I here to do? And for Aries in 2025, these questions are beginning to have answers. Not necessarily in words, but in feelings, in clarity, in a deep understanding that comes from within. Let me explain something to you. Most people spend their entire lives without truly discovering their purpose. They live on autopilot, doing what's expected of them, following patterns, but with that inner emptiness, that feeling that something is missing. And do you know why this happens? Because to discover your purpose, you need inner silence, you need to know yourself deeply. You need to be willing to listen to the voice of your soul, which often speaks softly, drowned out by the noise of the world. And you, Aries, are entering this state of clarity. All that journey you've been on, all that inner work, is culminating in a greater understanding of who you are and what you came here to do. You may already have some insights into this, or you may still be processing it. But one thing is certain. The fog is lifting, and you're beginning to see the path more clearly. Purpose doesn't have to be grand in the conventional sense. It doesn't have to be saving the world or becoming famous. Your purpose can be raising a happy family and passing on important values to your children. It can be developing a talent you have and bringing joy to others through it. It can be building a business that solves a problem and helps the community. It can simply be living authentically and inspiring others to do the same through your example. The important thing is that it's true to you, that it resonates with who you are at your core. And when you're aligned with your purpose, everything changes. Work stops being just a means of earning money and becomes a form of expression. Relationships become more meaningful because you attract people who are on the same wavelength. Even challenges become easier to face because you have a greater reason, a why that sustains you in difficult times. It's as if you've found the instruction manual for your own life. Now there's an important detail. Discovering your purpose isn't a one-time event. It's an ongoing process. As you grow, evolve, and go through experiences, your understanding of your purpose can be refined and expand. And that's okay. The important thing is to be on this path of searching, on this journey of self-discovery. And the energy of 2025 is accelerating this process for you. How can you further facilitate this clarity? By asking the right questions. Ask yourself what you're naturally good at, what you do easily, and what people appreciate about you. Ask yourself what brings you genuine joy. Not superficial happiness, but deep satisfaction. Ask yourself what you would do even if you weren't paid to do it. Ask yourself what kind of impact you want to leave on the world, how you want to be remembered. The answers to these questions will give you clues about your purpose. And there's no rush. The universe guides you. It puts situations and people in your path that will help you in this process of discovery. It gives you signs, synchronicities, those moments when you feel like you're exactly where you're supposed to be, doing exactly what you're supposed to do. Pay attention to these moments. They're like breadcrumbs leading you to the complete answer. And when you are finally living in alignment with your purpose, you will know. You will feel an inner peace that doesn't depend on external circumstances. You will wake up wanting to live the day, even if it's challenging. You will feel that you are contributing to something bigger than yourself. And that, my friend, is true wealth. That's what makes life truly rich, not just in money, but in meaning, in fulfillment, in plenitude. Proof 9. Luck is literally on your side. Now let's talk about something that many people think doesn't exist, but is absolutely real: luck. Yes, luck exists, but not in the way most people think. Luck isn't something random that happens to some people and not to others. Luck is a combination of preparation, positive energy, and being in the right place at the right time. And for Aries in 2025, all these elements are aligning perfectly. I'm going to tell you something interesting. There's a phenomenon that scholars call synchronicity. It's those meaningful coincidences, those moments when you think of someone and they call you, or when you need something and suddenly it appears in your life. Many people call it luck, but it's actually the visible manifestation that you're in tune with the flow of the universe. And this kind of thing will happen to you with increasing frequency throughout the year. You might enter a raffle and win. You might receive an unexpected invitation that turns into a great opportunity. You might arrive somewhere and find the perfect person to help you with something right there. You might make a decision on impulse and later discover it was the best possible decision. These are the small, everyday miracles that many people don't even notice, but that make all the difference. And there's a fascinating aspect of luck that few people understand. Lucky people create their own luck through their attitude. They're open to possibilities, they say yes to opportunities, they talk to strangers, they break out of their routine, they take risks. While people who say they're unlucky are closed off, they decline invitations, they're afraid to take risks, they stay stuck in their comfort zone. So luck in a way is a choice. It's a way of being in the world. And with the energy you're carrying right now, you're naturally becoming a luckier person. But be careful, this doesn't mean you should act irresponsibly, relying solely on luck. Don't go to the casino and bet everything you have, thinking you'll win because the stars are in your favor. That's not how it works. Luck amplifies your intelligent efforts, your wise decisions, your courageous actions. It doesn't replace common sense. It's that extra push that makes your initiatives succeed more easily. And there's another point. When good things start happening frequently, you need to be careful not to sabotage them with negative thoughts. Some people, when life gets better, wait for the next bad thing to happen. They become paranoid that things are going so well, problems will soon follow. This is negative programming, it's fear, and it can effectively block the flow of good fortune. So when good things happen, and many will happen in 2025, simply accept them with gratitude. Celebrate. Feel like you deserve it, because you truly do. Luck is also related to your energy. When you're light, confident, and positive, you attract positive situations. It's the law of attraction working in practice. People want to be around you, they want to help you, they want to refer you to opportunities. You become a magnet for good things. So keep that vibration high. Take care of your energy. Avoid people and situations that drag you down. Surround yourself with things that lift you up. And one last thing about luck. Be thankful. Every time something good happens, no matter how small, thank the universe. Gratitude multiplies blessings. The more you give thanks, the more reasons to be thankful appear in your life. It's a virtuous cycle. So make this a habit. Every day before you go to bed, think of 3 good things that happened that day and give thanks. You'll see how this completely changes your perspective and attracts even more luck to you. Test 10. Your health and vitality are getting stronger. Now let's talk about something fundamental, without which nothing else matters much. Health. What's the point of achieving everything in life if you don't have the health to enjoy it, right? And here's some excellent news. The energy of 2025 is greatly benefiting the health and vitality of Aries. If you've been dealing with any health issues, you'll most likely notice improvements. And if you're already well, you'll get even better, stronger, more energetic, and more full of life. Why does this happen? First, because all that internal transformation you went through directly affects your physical body. The mind and body are not separate. They are parts of the same system. When you heal emotions, when you release traumas, when you get rid of chronic stress, your body responds. Inflammation decreases. The immune system becomes stronger. You sleep better. Your digestion improves. It's a whole holistic healing process happening. Secondly, because you are developing greater self-awareness, and this includes body awareness. You become better at understanding what is good for you and what is bad for you. You notice foods that don't agree with you more quickly and avoid them. You seek to do more of activities that energize you. You become more attuned to your body's needs and begin to meet them better. And this makes all the difference in the quality of your health. And there's an energetic aspect too. Health isn't just the absence of disease. It's vitality. It's energy circulating well throughout the body. And when the planets are well positioned in relation to your sign, when your vibration is high, this vital energy flows better. You can notice this in very practical ways. More willingness to do things, less fatigue, more enthusiasm, that feeling of being truly alive, you know? Now it's important that you do your part too. The universe is creating the conditions for you to have full health, but you need to take care of your body. This means eating more consciously. You don't have to be perfect, you don't have to go on crazy diets. But you do need to pay attention to what you put inside. Your body is a temple. It's the home of your soul in this life. Treat it with respect. It also means moving your body. You don't have to become an athlete, but you do need to do some regular physical activity. It could be walking, dancing, swimming, it could be whatever you enjoy. The important thing is to get your body out of a sedentary lifestyle. When you move, energy circulates better, toxins are eliminated, and the body strengthens. And there's the added benefit that exercise improves mental health too. It releases endorphins, reduces anxiety, and improves mood. And don't forget about rest. Sleeping well is essential. It's during sleep that the body regenerates, the mind processes the day's experiences, and you recharge for the next day. So respect your sleep. Create a pleasant nighttime routine that helps you relax. Turn off electronic devices at least an hour before bed. Do something that calms you down, like reading a book, taking a warm bath, or meditating. Your body will thank you. And if there's a health issue you've been putting off, this is the year to address it. Schedule that appointment you've been putting off. Get those preventive exams. Seek professional help if you need it. The energy is favorable for treatments to be successful, for diagnoses to be made in time, for you to find the right professionals to help you. And there's one last point about health that's very important: emotional and mental health. It's no use having a healthy body if your mind is tormented. So take care of your inner peace. Avoid situations and people that unnecessarily stress you out. Seek moments of tranquility in your day. Practice techniques that help you stay calm, whether it's meditation, conscious breathing, prayer, whatever works for you. A peaceful mind and a healthy body is the foundation for enjoying all the other blessings that 2025 will bring. Proof 11. The universe is literally conspiring in your favor. And finally, we come to the final proof, and it's powerful. It's the synthesis of everything I've said so far. The entire universe, with all its powers, all its mysteries, all its infinite wisdom, is conspiring in favor of the Arians in 2025. This isn't poetry, it's not a figure of speech. It's a profound truth that you can feel if you pay attention to the signs around you. Conspiring in your favor means things will fall into place in ways you never planned. It means obstacles that seemed insurmountable will dissolve. It means help will come from where you least expect it. It means you'll be in the right place at the right time and time again. It means your deepest desires will begin to manifest into reality. It's as if you have an invisible team working for your success. And do you know what further activates this cosmic conspiracy in your favor? Your confidence. When you truly believe the universe is on your side, when you act from this certainty, you completely align with this flow. You stop fighting the current and start sailing with it. And then everything becomes easier, more fluid, more natural. Doors open, paths illuminate, answers appear. But I want to be honest with you. This doesn't mean you won't face challenges. You will. Life is like that, it has its ups and downs. But the difference is that even in challenging moments, you will have the support of the universe. You will have the strength to get through it. You will have the clarity to find solutions. And most importantly, you will have the certainty that it's temporary, that something better is waiting for you on the other side. And there's something beautiful about all this. When you realize that the universe is conspiring in your favor, you develop an unshakable confidence. Not arrogance, but a genuine confidence that you can face whatever comes your way because you're not alone. You have greater forces working with you. And this confidence completely changes the way you live. You take more risks because you know you're protected. You dream bigger because you know it's possible. You act with courage because you feel the invisible but real support of the cosmos. How can you cooperate with this cosmic conspiracy? First, by keeping the faith. Even when things don't seem to be going well, maintain the trust that everything is unfolding perfectly, that there's a greater plan you may not yet see. Second, by following your intuition. Those impulses you feel, those heartbeats about what to do, are the universe guiding you. Trust and follow. Third, by taking action. The universe conspires in favor of those who act, not those who just wait. So move in the direction of your dreams, and you will see the universe moving mountains to help you. And look, if you've made it this far in this video, it's no coincidence. The universe brought you to this message because you needed to hear it. Because you're ready to receive these blessings. Because it's your time to shine, to thrive, to live the abundant life that has always been your birthright. 2025 is your year, Aries. And the universe is telling you this through all the signs I've shown you here. So take a deep breath. Feel the truth of these words resonate within you. And allow yourself to believe. Allow yourself to dream. Allow yourself to receive. Because you deserve it. You always have. And now, finally, everything is aligning so that you have exactly what you deserve. Abundance, prosperity, love, health, fulfillment, peace. All of this is available to you in 2025. And the entire universe is conspiring for you to achieve it. So now that you've seen all 11 proofs that 2025 will still be a millionaire year for Aries, I want to hear from you. Which of these proofs touched your heart the most? Which one resonated most with you? Leave a comment because I love reading your testimonies and hearing how these messages are impacting each of your lives. And if you know an Aries who needs to hear this, share this video with them. Sometimes we are instruments of the universe delivering an important message to someone. And look, if you enjoyed this content, if it added value for you, I have a request. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Activate that bell to receive notifications of all new videos. Because I post content about spirituality, astrology, and personal development regularly, and you won't want to miss any of them. These are messages that can truly transform your life. And if these words touched your heart in a special way, if you felt that this video came at the right time for you, consider supporting the channel by becoming a subscriber. When you support our work, you are allowing us to continue bringing quality content, allowing us to continue being this channel of spiritual information that can help so many people. It's a beautiful energetic exchange, you know? You receive knowledge that transforms your life, and you reciprocate by allowing this work to continue and reach more people. But regardless, the most important thing is that you absorb these messages, that you let them sink into your heart, that you allow yourself to believe that yes, 2025 is your year, that you deserve all the good things that are coming your way, that the universe is truly on your side, and that you have the power to create the millionaire life you've always dreamed of, not just in money, but in joy, fulfillment, and fulfillment. So go ahead, Aries. Live this year to the fullest. Seize every opportunity. Trust your strength. Follow your intuition. Manifest your dreams. Be grateful for your blessings. And shine as you were born to shine. The universe is waiting for you to take your place of abundance. It won't disappoint. You can do it. You deserve it. And you will achieve it. Thank you so much for watching this far. May you be immensely blessed. May your life be filled with prosperity in every way. And may this year 2025 truly be a millionaire year for you. A huge hug to your heart. And until the next video.